Greetings, my Capricorns. This is Damien from HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, here to do your August 2019 reading. This reading will be for Capricorns by Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Jupiter if you are attracted to the masculine form, the masculine energy, and Venus for the feminine counterpart. Cross-watchers, you're welcome. The perspective I'll be reading from is, of course, for the sign that I'm reading for, Capricorn. Let's get into this. So, Lavender Aragonite, number 37, is what we have crowning with number 23, Trigonic Quartz. Trigonic Quartz, in this sense, is definitely telling me that there just needs to be a renegotiation of soul ties. I know if I think back to your last reading where we talked about a person who wanted to try harder for, this reason or another, clearly, I guess that is what has taken place, because then we have, the question of renegotiating soul ties, as we are, of course, still in a retrograde, as this person is trying to come back, this Mercury in retrograde currently, because, along with that, because we'll get to Lavender Aragonite in a minute, but along with that, we also have rejection on the board here, perseverance on the board, and gratitude on the board. And what that's showing me is basically that for many of you that I'm reading for, if someone has attempted to come back to you, I feel as though you got your closure where you needed it, but you are not going to continue that chapter. Though it may seem that this person is expressing a deep love for you, though they are expressing that they have changed, in your heart of hearts from the journey that you've been on since coming from all of that shit that you were dealing with them, that it's much more beneficial for you to keep moving forward. Why would you look back just because somebody changed? Like the saying never look back, for example. Never doesn't say, the saying isn't, never look back except if, XYZ. The thing is, when you know in your heart that it's all about forward motion, I think that's what, you're deciding to continue with. Again, you may have went back to try to see what was up, or just kind of get whatever closure you may have needed, to see if there was anything left that this person had to tell you, or more to tell you when they haven't been very open and honest at all. Or maybe there were some things that you had to get off your chest, Capricorn, okay? Doesn't have to necessarily be about them. But there was some sort of engagement and interaction that has left someone feeling rejected because of your persevering spirit, okay? Because you are choosing to continue to persevere, continue to move forward. It's leaving somebody behind who has wanted a second chance with you, okay? The deep thing is, Capricorn, when we have gratitude, I see you operating out of the highest form of love that you can when it comes to this person. You're not going to sit there and try to have hard feelings. You have been relinquishing all of the pain, all of the suffering, transforming everything into beautiful lessons. And then this is when we, finally start to get into the Lavender Aragonite. Because what's crowning the Lavender Aragonite is talking about becoming comfortable in your own body, in your own environment. It's talking about being a vessel for change in this world too. So as you are, as within, as without, so above, so below. So there are messages denoting really getting out there and partaking in forms of environmentalism or, environmental activism, or your purchase power, making sure, I guess, that you're not really doing anything that just spoils the planet or diminishes its resources, as much as you can, right? Of course, we still heavily rely on, these damn fossil fuels, this petroleum and stuff to make our plastics, but, these are things that, you'll try to avoid, which is it's a whole other side note, but I just want to mention that on the grand scheme of things, that Lavender Aragonite is denoting you know, an energy for you to get out there and be the change in the world that you were for yourself. But essentially, as it pertains to you on a micro level, this is talking about you cleansing your inner environment. Okay. And being in this and realizing that this is the way that you can be a vehicle for all the things that you want to change in the world. So this is great. And as you've been taking on that energy of making sure that you have this homeostatic environment, you know, you develop a level of gratitude that has you able to, you know, love that human that hurt you, have no hard feelings, be in such a good balanced sound place, you know. Now the timing for lavender aragonite, I mentioned the timing because, you know, as far as I'm concerned, when there's a timing for a stone, that's basically like the sign of the stone, right? It's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and Aquarius, but definitely it's Earth in essence, encompassing all three Earth signs. So yeah, again, you're grounded, which is why I say that you're balanced. Okay, there's nothing that's really disturbing you right now. We've got homeostasis, like emotionally and spiritually, so you're able to give out that love. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and Judgment. Okay, so I mean, like, you have had to have a lot of courage to overcome adversity. You know, the Seven of Swords can mean a myriad things, and honestly, I'm seeing it as adversity here, because of the hardships that came with the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is like just something not going well unexpectedly, or you realizing that, you know, you just have to part from something, and that it's just not working. I think, honestly, the best thing to remember is that this is a point in August where you're going to start to see partial success in everything that you've done. Partial success. Like, you're going to begin to see things happening because of the decisions that you've made in your life. Okay? Now, with the adversity that you've overcome, it has you very smart when it comes to love. So you're watching out for offers that may be coming in. When I see the Page of Cups in reverse, I see you being able to see a level of people that you don't want to deal with anymore. Okay, like you recognize the page energy, and when they're coming and when they're on some fuckboy shit, when they're coming and they plan on being a succubus, when they come and they plan on being a smooth operator, when they come, like, I think you're getting all that. And you are not, like, coming out. I don't see any cards of anger. I don't see anything like that. But we've got the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. Now, we talk about the Six of Cups meaning nostalgia, you know, much of the time. When we talk about looking back on memories, like, it's always in the past. It's nostalgia. It's looking back. Yeah, well, me being the intuitive reader that I am, I'm flowing with what energy says, which these beautiful cards allow me to do. When I see the Two of Cups here and the Six of Cups coming from the Page of Cups, Capricorn, you are not looking back, but you are looking forward. Like, you are starting to be able to see and envision the love that you're attracting, okay? It is starting to materialize, and it feels, you know, when we have those feelings that feel so surreal, so we know it's one of two things. Wow. And we usually don't know which one it is, but we're like, whoa, I've either felt this way before, because it feels like that. It's like one of those amazing feelings that I felt before, or I've never felt this way, and it feels so great that it just brings me back to a time where I felt happy, you know, because we always try to relate it to something that we know. So we're first going to be like, damn, you know, this feels like something I felt before, but then you're like, damn, I really don't know if I have, but it's bringing me back to this place, you know. So that's what I'm seeing with the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. It's like, you're going to start to be seeing things when it comes to the people that you're meeting that's going to make you feel a certain way. And this is like amicable platonic friendship. And this is also leading to the next person who's going to court you and treat you right. Like you, in August, you were going to meet people where you just like, oh, I don't think I've ever felt that before, but it feels good. And like when we have Judgment here, it's just so beautiful. Like there's going to be a moment where you just see everything materializing. I think I said that a few minutes ago. But you're going to see everything just materialize like right before your eyes. And the feeling that you get, the sentience it's going to have, you Capricorn being an earth sign. Okay? The sea goat, actually, you know. So I know you got some, it's a little bit of those waters in there, okay? Which, just adds to what could be a beautiful, emotional, and practically balanced and stable environment. This is you cultivating an environment of bliss, okay? Like everything you think about, everything you feel, when you just look out into the world, it's just going to be joy, and that's what's going to be around you. You're clearing your environment. Here we are, full circle. This is so beautiful. And I love this for you. This is one of the most beautiful readings like I've done in a while. It's got me sitting here smiling. I'm just so... and it's like, because it's like, it's making me... And I'm a Taurus, y'all. So like when I'm reading for y'all and I'm sharing, reading from my fellow Earth, I'm like, my brother and my sister Earth. I'm like... And I feel this type of energy. I'm like, yes. Yes, okay. So, bravo to y'all. That's what I got for you for what's coming in through August. Now, you're gonna have extra readings that come out that will keep you posted on various aspects of things, like a bonus of what's coming next, or, a video of what, the person who's incoming or that you're still connected to is thinking. Like, there'll be other things to come about. But this is something that is just beautiful to sit on, and this is what I've got for you right now. So enjoy, leave your comments if you resonate and tell me what's going on. Subscribe to the channel so you can be informed when these new videos come out. Shoot the likes. I thank you. I love you. Enjoy, Capricorn.